Good afternoon, all. My name is Catherine, and today I want to talk to you about an informative speech on ADHD not being a learning disability. So, in today's times, we've all heard of ADHD, but did you truly know that it is not a learning disability? When my son was young, he was diagnosed with ADHD, and I was devastated. But I quickly learned that it didn't have to hold him back. So let's talk about ADHD. What is it exactly? The initials are short for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This is above level average of hyperactivity and impulsive behaviors. It's troubling to concentrate on one single task or for sitting still for long periods of time, of which most children have that problem as it is, and it does not mean that they have ADHD. So there's three common types of ADHD. The first one being inattentive, difficulty focusing, not able to finish tasks, and being able to follow directions doesn't work for them either. The second type is the hyperactive impulsiveness. They're fidgeting. When adults are talking, they would constantly interrupt. They can't wait their turn, and they can't concentrate. The third type is a combination of the two. So not only you can't pay attention, but you're impulsive and you've got this astronomical amount of energy, like, the ricochet rabbit who never stops. So causes of ADHD are a couple. They say that you have low levels of dopamine, which helps to move signals from one nerve to another. And possibly you have less gray matter. Gray matter in your brain helps with speech, with self-control, with decision making. So there's a couple of different treatments. First, behavioral therapy. This is where your child can actually work with a professional and learn how to manage their behaviors. This is what I had done for my son. For 2 years after he had been diagnosed, we would drive an hour to a therapist specific in this type of behavioral therapy, an hour each way, and he would have an hour session. And it helped him a lot. As time went on and he got older, it became evident that the behavioral therapy wasn't going to be enough. And there was medication that he can go on. Two different types. Stimulants that affect the central nervous system. These were those zombie-making medications like Ritalin and Adderall. And then you had the non-stimulant, one of them being what's known as Concerta, which is long-lasting. This is what my son was put on and helped him a lot. So in conclusion, be aware that ADHD is not considered a learning disability as some would have you believe. And medication does not necessarily mean that should be your first go-to. Many children diagnosed with ADHD and utilize a combination of therapy and medication go on to attend college and even further their education in getting their master's degree like my son did. And by the way, he now has a master's in behavioral psychology to help other children with what he went through. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.